All right. Hello. Welcome. Right. Oh, that's a thought. Let me just double check something. What? Oh, you're on the wrong screen. Lol, that does not surprise me. Uh, this is the problem with dealing with software. Sometimes software does not like you, and it wants to give you nothing but middle fingers. How very rude of it. How very rude of software. Oh, and it. That was weird. So I've got this thing on my OBS that shows me my channels, basically. Because I multi-stream, it shows me, okay, both channels are working, we're good, stream's working. Which is fantastic. Occasionally it just goes offline, it just shows offline in the middle of the stream, and I just look over it, that's it, and I'm just like, oh shit, what's going on? And then it comes back, I'm like, never mind. Ah, this is the problem. Alright, so yes, as the stream message says. Oh, turn off my error message for the sec and turn back on the broadcast. Yes, that is working. That is working well. Hello. Hello there, Dante. Welcome. I don't know if I am doing a shitty German accent, but I am. I do apologize to any potential German viewers. That was not intentional. Alright. Oh yeah, let's quickly go onto here, and we go onto here, and do that, and we do that. Because people are children, and people don't understand what 18 plus on a fucking stream means. But anyway. Got some interesting looking mods, and why is it that so often that the most common thing is like presets and follower replacers and all that lot? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Turn that on. Oh my god, I'm already boiling. Lol. Let's have a quick look at this one. Don't think that. How the fuck is this not safe work? Okay, that one might be not safe work, so I'm going to leave it. I don't know. Oh. Oh, cool. So yeah, I probably. Well, I had a bit of a brain fart, and well, not really a brain fart. I just had some ideas running around in my head, like like I normally do. They're often utterly scattered and bouncing around like absolute loonies, but it's just how it works. Welcome to my brain. I actually decided to rename the character, so the character is now called Silthari, because I was coming up with some ideas last night, and I thought, you know what, first of all, I wanted a name that I could actually pronounce easier, and I was going to swap her from Wood Elf to High Elf, because I don't know why, but I kind of thought it would be interesting, but I decided against that, so she's still a Wood Elf, at least for the time being. I like to... For those who don't know, I like to muck around with characters, set them up in interesting different ways and figure out why one thing works and why something else doesn't. Because, you know, I'm that kind of person. I like to know why something works and why it doesn't work. Oh yeah, we've got an outfit to have a Luke's yet. Ugh, really? Bro. Oh my god. Really? Seriously? Because the character has large boobs, they decided to adult it. That's just irritating. Why are people like this? Ugh. Anyway. Maybe they're covering their asses, I don't know. They're trying to make it people think. I don't know what they're trying to make people think. It is annoying. People are just weird. I mean, here's my thinking. Whenever I look at some of these new mods, half of the ones that I look at are usually armors or locations or maybe like an animation mod or something like that. And they're all marked as adult these days for some odd reason. And I'm just like, why? There could be a dozen or more pictures on there, and I'd probably say all of them I wouldn't consider adult. I'll just look at them and think, what the hell? Why does this make sense? Why are people so goddamn risk averse? I'm actually considering getting myself a couple of sleeveless shirts. Just because I'm actually quite hot already. I must admit, the original idea that I had when I first made this character was to go high elf, because I was just like, I wonder how well it would work as a stealth character. But then people were just like, nah, go for the optimal, go for wood elf, and I was just like, okay, fine.
All is well around the museum.
I should have stuck with high elf, but I didn't. It's a me thing. But anyway. So yeah, I want to come up with some ideas for, well, what I want to do with this character. I mean, I'm still doing the Thieves Guild stuff. I've still got a few. I've got like 2 or 3 jobs to do before I fit. Yeah, I have 3. I've got 4 jobs that I need to do before I can actually continue on with the main Thieves Guild storyline. So I'll leave that alone. And I have the ultimate contingency bequest still. That's going to annoy me. I even started the Dawn Guard questline on this character, because I'm probably gonna play it offline, and you know, I must admit I wasn't originally intended for this character to be a main character and, you know, a stream character. I was actually kind of intending for her to just be like something that I play in the background.
Mind your step.
But anyway, I tell you what, let's go back up to the safe house.
I don't know much about this stuff. I just keep it safe.
I was actually genuinely surprised earlier. I was playing around with screenshots and that kind of stuff, and I took one screenshot, and then I just decided, fuck it, I'm gonna give it to Copilot and let Copilot come up with something interesting, and it stuck very closely to the original image. I was just like, wow, you don't normally do this, Copilot. What the hell are you doing? And I bet you, I probably can't get it to do that again. Because for some stupid-ass reason, like, you give it a day, and it's just like, nah, I'll just go for my own style, and you're just like, okay, fine. That's one of the reasons why I actually have an idea in the future to go for, like, ChatGPT or something like that, like a local copy of ChatGPT. That I can allow to go on the internet and do things. Alright, well, let's drop this outfit off in a minute once I quickly grab the outfit that I want to check out. Azure Dampier, here we go. Well, it's definitely not an English mod originally. That might be enough to make me not want to use it. But it might not, I don't know. I don't know why there's an ESP for each, but apparently there is. I'll tell you what, fuck it, I'll just... Let's change, wrong one. There we go. There's the scarves, that's armor. That's boots and leggings. Oh, bloody hell. Okay. Multiple versions of each. Okay, cool. And hats with built-in hairstyles, but looks for it. Alright. I'll admit, it does look like it was quite literally ripped from another game because, you know, everything is super shiny. Basically, the assets don't look like they were designed for this game originally. Alright, it's not too bad, but I'm not sure if I'm actually going to keep that outfit. Alright, that's fine. Oh yeah, I'm actually going to do a little bit of tweaking on this character. I might redo the conversion over to a new character. My main reason for doing that is because I'm not sure what I want to do yet. Probably adjust it. Yeah, true, but I must admit it doesn't overly inspire this outfit. It's not bad, but it's not really what I'm after. Oh, that was 111. Wrong one. QQQ, that's what we want to do. I'm actually getting to that point where I might have to take my shirt off again. Maybe I should just VTube for the time being. You know what? Give me a minute and I will set myself up with the gecko model again. Just because I don't think I'm comfortable enough to stay like this for the rest of the stream. So yeah, give me just a minute. Oh yeah, and that's the picture that one of the pictures that I fed to the AI before. Unfortunately, we've already gone past it. Shit. All right. Part 1 done. Time for part 2. Just become a permanent VTuber? I must admit, I am tempted. But here's the thing, I don't have my own model or anything like that yet, so I need to sort that out. That would have to be a high priority if I did become a VTuber. There we go. Hi. Oh, stupid VTube Studio. Extra crap. Broadcast off. Broadcast off. Fuck. I could have actually done something exceedingly stupid then. Oh, God. Thank God when VTube Studio turns on, it kind of just takes over your webcam entirely. It's just like, don't worry, I got you. I got you. Yes, so for those who don't know, this is Zentrea's community model. This is the gecko model. And we're going to adjust the message again because it's going to be setting have a gecko. There we go. So yes, I am Gecko Ghost. Hi. Yeah, I've been watching her subathon for like the last month. Fucking loving it. I'm not kidding. Zen's community are fucking awesome. End of story. I love them. I really do. They are like the most friendly bunch of people I've ever met in my life. I was kind of surprised. Like, I've met friendly people in the past, but I've never met them that friendly. It's just like... But anyway. So yes. I'm going to be a Zig Echo for the time being. I was actually... Ooh, that's a thought. I'm going to customize the gecko for a sec. Give me a second, folks. Oh shit, I'm going to have to check out settings, aren't I? Background, item, blah, 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 blah. Has to be a ghost? Yeah. I actually kind of want to do that eventually. I did have an idea for like kind of a more Banshee style character. Tell you what, if I turn my keyboard shortcuts on. There we go. That's how I want it. Turn it off. And there we go. Awesome. Because, come on. The metal version looks fucking sick. Yeah, I definitely agree with you there, Dante. I really do. I had the idea ages ago to do like make it a like a ghost of an elf or something like that. because, you know, I play elf characters like far too much, so I might as fucking well. But yeah, oh shit. I'm gonna do something quickly. I'm actually gonna get rid of these saves because I don't actually want them for the time being. I'm gonna grab, oops, no I'm not. I'm gonna load something that's gonna take 4 months to load, because of course I am. Yeah, possibly. Yeah, that could be fun. I gotta admit, I am loving this idea already, but here's the thing. VTuber models are fucking expensive, and I do not have anywhere near the money for them, that kind of stuff. I mean, I could probably ask someone on Twitter or something like that, and like try and get a quote. But I have a feeling that quote's going to cost a lot. That model is going to cost a lot. So, yeah. What I might end up having to do is like a fairly generic one to start off with. And then swap to it when I can actually earn the money to, you know, do it permanently, do it full time. I mean, would be fun actually. I must admit though, one of the things I've found that I actually kind of like about mucking around with the model is yeah. But one of the things I have found that I really like about mucking around with the model is one of the things you don't normally see about my personality is I can be very goofy. Like, seriously goofy. And I'm not often like that on stream for some reason. I have no idea why, but I'm just not. I try to bring some of the goofiness out, but for some reason my brain's just like, stream, don't like it, no. Ugh. Maybe I need to get my circuits dusted. I don't know. Alright, there we go. Come on. Oh, alright, fine. We can stick with that. Although, having said that, I have seen 1 or 2 websites where like they do super cheap basic models. Like, I kid you not, they're like only a few dollars. Bearing in mind, I'm gonna just say it in dollars just because I know that it's almost a universal currency these days, so I might as well. It's just, you know, the UK being stubborn and not changing anything. I mean, we did decimalize, but that was like, what was that, like back in the 80s? I think it was. I can't remember. I'd have to ask my parents, honestly. Yeah, I was gonna have a quick look. Oh yeah, this Zero Frost North Strider outfit. I need to have a play around with that at some point soon. Tell you what, let me go back on and see if someone's uploaded a 3BA version. I mean, I know that there's CBBE, but it's CBBE, it's not 3BA. It's either that, or I can do a 3BA conversion tonight on stream. Actually, that probably wouldn't be too hard to do. If I remember correctly, it's basically you just conform it and... set it as basically set it as base shape or something like that. It's actually really simple. I just don't do it because I keep forgetting. Because I know that people will want it and I will forget to upload things. It's like, for those of you who don't know, I did that Code Miko video, what, a month ago? Maybe 2 or 3 weeks? I'd say about a month ago. I've been meaning to upload a part 2 of it, but I haven't in ages. All the news they're coming out of the UK sounds terrifying, like laws just sounding insane. Yeah, they do a little bit. They do. And I must admit, there's a very good reason why there's a large chunk of the back of my head that's going, why the fuck am I still in this country? I'm not kidding. Right. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to grab my headphones. Yeah. And sorry if the facial tracking is not doing so hot the second. It's probably because I am not looking towards the camera half the time. I'm like checking things. My brain has a bad habit of checking things too much. I almost feel like I've got a TV up to my left. I gotta admit, I almost feel like putting the TV on my desk, moving my 2 side monitors to like almost either side of the TV, and just ditching the gaming monitor. Although I must admit, I'm so used to the gaming monitor that that sounds insane. Especially as it cost a load of money. I must admit, even when I was still working, there was one goal that I had, and I still have that goal in mind. It's to get myself an ultra wide, so that I could like encapsulate almost everything that I do on 3 screens on 1 or 2, preferably. So yeah, that could be fun. But the only problem with ultra-wides is you really have issues with games like Skyrim and that kind of stuff because they weren't originally designed to run on ultra-wides. And that's one of the main reasons why I haven't decided to even consider trying to get one. Because I'm just like, nah. Oh, is this song? Good old fucking BFA. What a odd WoW expansion. Let's make it PvP, but not simultaneously, not really PvP. Ugh. No, thank you. Make it work. Well, the best way of doing PvP in an MMO, in my opinion, is to just leave it set up so that players can do basically anything. And then they find out that they can do PvP, and then it works. Right. The reason that I left this save in is actually quite simple. I want to be able to perfectly mimic this outfit because I love it for this character. So yeah, for those wondering, this is the outfit that I'm talking about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to equipped. And because my ENB print screen automatically hides my HUD when I take a picture, I just take a Steam picture instead. That simple, actually, which is the craziest thing ever. So yeah, what I want to do... Oh, you're joking me. Did I just... This character's already an... I'm an idiot. Yeah, this character's already a high elf. I basically wanted to test this out on a high elf.
Hey, look, I don't have to do it again. Yay!
My brain is clearly not working. Wait a minute. That's Ilari. Oh, right, I got you. I got you. Right, I will have to ditch those saves later. Not a problem. I will sort that out. Oh, and I didn't delete the mod. Brain not work. Hey guys, this is what happens when my brain gets fried because of heat. Ah. Goodbye. I removed a mod that I wasn't sure whether or not I was gonna have issues with, so I decided to resave it. And that's why there were two versions of Ilari. I kind of got to that point where I was just like, you know what, I'm now becoming a little bit risk averse with this kind of shit, so yeah, not happening. Bro. Oh, you're joking me. It went by name? I don't want it by name, you stupid thing. Alright, we're removing that. And I'm probably going to remove that one too as well. There we go. Which one games to do that? It's DCUI. I had normal servers and open world PvP servers that you can switch to at any time. Yeah, yeah. One of the more recent modernizations of WoW was I can't remember whether they completely got rid of PvP servers on retail or whether they just made them normal servers or something like that. But they put on this war mode system, which is basically the new version of the PvP system. But the thing is, when you toggle that on and you leave a city, you basically go to a separate shard where it's only people who have war mode on. Which is actually kind of cool and really clever. But, I'm not sure how clever. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, for those wondering, I am going to be swapping over to the High Elf pretty much full time because I want to stick with my original vision. It's all very well playing a Bosma because, you know, it works best. It's the sneakiest, bloody, bloody, blah. At the moment, for this character, I don't really care about that. I care more about having fun with it and potential role-playing possibilities. And one thing I want to start doing this week, one of the reasons why I wanted to get Unreal Engine on my system, is I want to make my I want to make the Gilded Vale, which is a underground pub slash it's basically a den of thieves, mercenaries, and maybe courtesans. It's your typical underworld style bar that you'd see in films and books and that kind of stuff. It'll have all the charm of any highfalutin club or restaurants that you would see in the rest of the city, but it's frequented by mercenaries and people who want to do nefarious things on the sly. So yeah, I want to play around with that at some point. So I kind of want to do it mostly in Unreal, but I could possibly consider doing it in Creation Kit as well. Don't know though. Yep, we've removed those. Cool. PvP servers were most fun in DCO because there's a chance for you to be attacked by villains or heroes, and such from boring overquest. Yeah, overquests. Yeah, that's fair enough. I completely understand that. It really does get to that point with a lot of games where about the only reason that people are still playing them, bearing in mind I'm talking MMOs or just multiplayer online games in general. I mean, technically, you could even consider like Conan and Ark and all the others, all these other survival games. The reason that people still play them is community and PvP. It's like a group of friends of mine that were on a different server. They have a server for a game called Atlas. And Atlas is literally, think Ark, but it's pirate themed instead. Because it's made by the same company. You know what? Let's quickly make sure that I'm not wearing anything from that. I am not. Good. Alright. So let's drop this off in formal. And change to armor set 2. There we go. She's looking great. I actually really like her. Actually, that hairstyle, the LH wig, is another one of my mashups. It's quite simply, I just wanted something that would suit one of my characters. And I still have it because it just looks cool, honestly. Yeah, especially when you had hero and villain war events when it'd have like 40 heroes and 50 villains all fighting throughout the city. It's so much fun. Oh my god. Yeah. That is pretty sick. I think one of the big issues, my personal opinion with World of Warcraft especially, is they had... Because the game is so massive, you don't see people that much. Aside from in the new zones, like the new content zones. They couldn't be fagged to figure out an interesting story that's in the base game. No. They have to make new zones for it, and I must admit, I do feel that if you have to make new zones for your story, then it's kind of boring. Honestly. Oh, right, so what have we got? Oh shit, I forgot. I'm gonna have to talk to Orion again. Oh well, not a problem. Oh, I do have fit. Yay, let's do that. I could take Debaser off. Sick. Oh, I still need to go and grab my arrows. Shit. Oh well.
How can I help?
What's the story with the sword in the office?
Ah, yes, that would be my personal sword. Yggdrasorn, meaning ancestral edge. What? Don't picture me as the swashbuckling type? I assure you, I am just as capable with the blade as I am with the book. I just don't often find much call to employ the former. And so it remains in a place of honor and remembrance for me.
Fair enough. Yeah.
We have way too much stuff.
Yes, I'd imagine with all these relics you're finding, you must be bringing back lesser items tenfold. I think I may be able to help you with that, though. I have many contracts in the trading world, in case a rare or unique artifact surfaces. I can make arrangements to liquidate your surplus spoils. I would most likely only be able to get about 30% of the value of the item to start, with the merchants willing to pay a bit more after we've proven the worth of your goods. Also, the merchants would like to see in person any enchanted items you are made if they are able to.
Oh yeah,
So,
I know.
you need to sell those yourself, but they will.
Been through this a couple of
Very
times.
well. I'll start selling things off in a few days, so you have plenty of time to sort through your wares.
Ah, good day, my friend.
That part is always useful, especially when you're making poisons. Because you can make a ton of
I
just
have some things for display.
random shit poisons that do nothing.
All too happy to.
But for some reason, they cost a fuckload of money because they're made out of maybe rare resources or something like that. So you just sell those off and buy more components for the useful stuff, and then, hey presto, you're good. Yeah, anything new?
Anything new for me?
Check back with me another time.
I'm going to say no to that
What can I
one.
do for
I'm
you?
having trouble locating the artifact.
Do you think that I'm going to steal from the Thieves Guild?
Well,
You're an
it's entirely
idiot.
possible that the artifact may have moved. In the meantime, here's another possible artifact you could look into.
Cool. Jade Warrior 2... Jade Warrior 2, isn't that the one that's in Bellathor's? Oh, what a shame. I might have to just give Bellathor the middle finger. As you can probably tell, I'm not averse to that. Because I must admit, as much as Bellathor is an interesting character, he's an asshole. Alright, let's go back up to the house, grab all my arrows, because I think I put them in the wrong chest. Oops. I should have just put them in the sorting system when I put them away, but I didn't. Alright. Give me all my arrows, if you please. Thank you. Ammunition. Bolt. I don't have any bolts. Good. Arrow. Here we go. Let's do that. And then we just do it this way around. Iron can go away. Orcish. Same with you. Steel. Same with you. I tend to get to a certain level where I'm just like, ooh, that's iron. Oh, that's orcish. This is terrible. Enemies take for fucking ever to die. They are never going to grace my inventory ever again. We're doing open world bounties here, and the group, and all of a sudden the group of villains showed up to protect the world boss because world bosses are factioned. Oh, dude, that is epic. I think the main reason that Blizzard never did that with WoW is because they actually had some serious issues with, like, frame rates in certain areas, but just due to the fact that there was just because of the sheer number of players. Which is absolutely insane when you think about it, because bearing in mind in World of Warcraft's past, when I used to play most, the main raids used to be 40 man, then they dropped them down to 25 man, and then you can do all the way down to 10 man. Oh, concentration site there. This is my... That's illusion. Oh, that's fine. Ditch that, ditch that. Actually, no, the LH rig is staying with me for the time being. Because I'm actually planning on putting that with an outfit eventually. Alright. I am going to go and... I think we're going to head towards Whiterun first. Crystal Shard? Oh, that thing! Right. Yeah, I might... Let me know if you think this is a good idea, guys. I might do Modding Mondays, like, less frequently, just because... Here's the thing, especially if I'm going to be sticking to, like, say, just Skyrim, for an example. There's not enough interesting mods per week for me to cover. So I might be changing that up a little bit. I might go to Dawnstar. Yeah, let's go to Dawnstar and get those bits and pieces, and then we'll head over to Whiterun. I mean, don't get me wrong, there will still be a stream on Mondays, it just might not be a Modding Monday. So yeah, let me know if you have any ideas. Yoink. Right, where are we going? We're going Markarth, Riften, and Whiterun. Let's go to Whiterun first. Probably going to take a little while to get there, but not a big deal. And I kind of had an idea. I think I'm going to stick without vampirism until I do Dawnguard on this character. I'm probably going to do it fairly soon, actually. And, just because I don't want to deal with the maintenance just yet. Don't get me wrong, as much as I love vampirism, the maintenance is a bit irritating. Especially if you're doing, like, If you're like me and you like doing screenshots and that kind of stuff. Because that can actually take like 2 or 3 in-game days, and the obviously the vampirism system is just like, you're still playing. Oh god, that's Skulking Twilight. Hello. Why not? They're my best arrows. I might as well use them. Oh, that's... Okay, never mind. I am going to run away. Bip, 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 bip. Oh. I also have an invisibility potion, so hopefully it forgets that I even possibly shot a couple of arrows at it. I just noticed how little damage I was doing to it that I was just like, yeah, no. Okay, I've still got a load of invisibility potions. I'm good for the time being. Remind me, guys, I need to go through and do much more alchemy. Because I'm only level 23. I am going to do health, because I'm not planning on mage as my primary. It's going to be... Here's the thing, I do want to do like magey stuff on this character, but I want it to be like kind of secondary to her sneaking abilities. Although, the reason that I am a high elf this time instead of wood elf is because I wanted the bonus to illusion that high elves get. I wanted her to be magically good at sneaking rather than just naturally. Just because it kind of works. Oh, hello. Yep, no. I'm using one of my bows from the short bow mod that I installed. Really still loving those bows, actually. They're really fun. Have I? Yes, I have. I don't remember, but I don't know whether I've rattled Dunstad as well. Well, might as well go and have a look. Yeah, I think I might make modding just a part of my streams from now on, and just instead of having like a full-on dedicated day towards it, I'll just bring up, oh, I installed a couple of new mods today. Here's what mods I'm using. Come on. Can I? No? That's just rude. Okay, fine. Where's instincts? Actually, I need to put instincts on that one. Now, can I kill this guy without using the slit throat? No. Hi. Take an arrow. Oh, great. An axe-wielding knuckle-biter. Wonderful. Oh, whoop, miss. Mm. And that's why I make sure to get at least a couple of arrow shots in first. Oh, okay. Oh, no.
Come on, come on! Yeah.
Mm. Oh, wrong one. There we go. We were... Whoa, okay.
Tell you what, you start running, or I can
Come on,
stab you
dickhead.
in the back.
Give up while you're still
Oh, no, you don't. Okay. Oh, what the Oh, come the... I hate...
Need something?
I hate kill moves.
Wizards. That's power.
Kill moves are bullshit. I'm sorry, but they are. You guys saw me. I was at 40% health. And nope. Still just one-shot me. What a git. Alright, so this time we are not going to attack random, very high level creatures because that is potentially a bad idea. Yeah. But we are also going to get our alchemy up. And about, and then we are going to... I will wax key, locksmith. Oh. I actually want to know what locksmith does with the Skyblovian mod installed. Does it have like a plunger down or something like that? That'd be kind of cool to know. I don't really want to go for silent roll because I actually kind of like the slide. Oh! Big and Icy decided to fully come out this time. Yeah, so for those of you wondering what the hell these things are that keep trying to pop out of the ground and trying to kill me, they're basically the same ice golems that you can summon, but much bigger. And, you know, with a tree in their back, because of course they do. I'm just gonna say, what the hell? It's nuking that skulking Twilight. Okay, I wanna watch. Right, they're fighting. Oh, it's using lurker animations. That might be why it's winning. I think that's why it was winning. Because if it's using lurker animations, they're considerably faster than the giant animations. Ooh, yoink. Oh yeah, they are really cool. I wish that you could get like a master level spell to summon one of those. That would be so fucking cool. It'd have to be master level because, you know, something that big. Yeah. And it'd have to, I think it would have to have like a ton of hit points just to make it worth it. Or just a stupid amount of armor, one of the two. Just give it like an invisible equipped piece of armor that's just got like, I don't know, 200 or 300 and armor rating. It's Fellhammer, Dunstad. Ooh, I do wonder. Let me just double check something. Oh, we can done that part. Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about me, guys. I'm constantly worried about things like viewer retention and that kind of stuff at the moment. I'm trying my best to be as consistent as I can, but sometimes sometimes something happens, I'm just like, what the fuck's causing that? Even if it's not at all something that I can control. Oh god. No. Okay. You're the cat that I tried to one-shot earlier. What are you gonna do about it, kitty? I'm not here. How am I doing? Ooh, okay, I need to re-favorite those. Okay then. Do we need to check inside the inn? See if there's anything useful there. Oh yeah, I can't. Damn. I can't just flick my mouse and go predator vision because I'm not a predator. Well, that depends on your definition, but... Sneak to level 56? Holy shit, man. There you are, you bastard. It's that knight guy that killed me earlier. Well, buddy boy, I think... Ooh, I do want to try out one of those spells. Hangman's Noose is the more powerful one. Okay.
You can't ever
Oh.
Where are you?
I'm nowhere. What do you mean? Hip. Hi.
Die already so I can take your stuff.
Yep. Yeah, get rich. Speaking of which, I had Twitch has banned Hassan Piker for breaking TOS. Then Twitch apologized to him and for banning him because he broke TOS. And I know, it's fucking ridiculous. I want him full on IP banned, personally, because he keeps breaking their TOS, and honestly, with half of the shit that he says, I'm genuinely surprised he hasn't been arrested, let alone banned. Like, there's a difference between the way that you get banned, for those wondering. IP banned means, well, if he gets banned normally, he can basically hop over to an alt account and literally start streaming again immediately. Until they catch him, obviously. Now, what I'm talking about with getting IP banned is Internet Protocol, is what IP stands for. So basically, the idea is your internet address is banned. Meaning that if you try to log on with the same IP address, it will not do it. You will be locked out and you will basically never be able to you will never be able to access Twitch from that location again. Oh, it's the Brigadier. Okay. Last time he broke TOS, he got banned for one day, and it was on a day it was already off. Yeah, I know.
That the best you can do? Thought I heard something.
Yeah, get rid of idiot. Oh, I remember playing a character before I had the corruption issue. I had Marine's Razor, and I also had the Blade of Woe. Holy shit, that did some stupid damage. I loved doing that. And I was able to openly fight large groups of guards because, you know, Blade of Woe gives you health back. I don't know, honestly. I really don't. I do need to double check something. I might end up doing that today, actually. I believe I have a Kick account. I should do. But put it this way. If YouTube... Sorry. Wrong website. If Twitch keep doing this, I am basically gonna walk out. I am going to ditch my Twitch account and I will go straight over to Kick. For streaming, obviously. There are some streamers who purely stream on Twitch and have only streamed on Twitch, so I will have to catch them on Twitch. But streaming-wise, yeah, I might ditch Twitch.
Time to end this little game.
Oh shit. Oh boy. Get off. Where is my ability? Hangman's News, that's the one.
Can't wait to count out your coin.
Oh god, do I still have Beast Tongue somehow? That's not right. Yep.
That's the last of them.
Bruh. I had over half my health left. That's bullshit. I really should have just sliced through it. You know, that's my bad. If I ever see a character who's in full plate or full heavy armor, and I for a fact know that it's heavy armor, they're not getting special treatment. They're getting their throat slit. In-game, of course. Disable active effects and manually assign racials. Just let it quickly sort that out. Cool. Imperius has sorted out my racials. Woot! Oh yeah, I know, dude. I know. Boop. Get wrecked. I don't get it out. That was across his chest. Oh, he was one of those big bastards. What are they called? I can't remember. Oh, he's a rugged bandit leader. Ugh. Scary. That is a lot of HP and a lot of bullshit. Both I am not willing to deal with. Hmm. Well, that can be arranged.
Going to start keeping a knife in my boot. Tired of getting disarmed.
These guys are definitely bandits, aren't they? Yep. These idiots have just fucking spawned here. Alright. Ow! Yeah. Oh, I died. Shit. Yeah, I know. I mean, I feel that YouTube can be a little over strict, but yeah, I do agree with you. Oh, tell you what. Which one of you idiots was the one that had the heavy armor? It's not you, it's the one crouching over the corpse. Alright. Go away, idiot. I might remove that mod. Got a cool mod that makes the bandits so that they're not like idiots and immediately go after you, but it also means that they will just frickin' forgive you for everything immediately, which is kind of stupid. Come on, up. That's iron.
Good. Let's go.
I'll have your head for a trophy.
Bloody hell. Orc. Immediate death. Sorry, but the orcish racials are actually disgusting, so I will not be allowing one to fight me normally. You want fair fights? I will swap over to my other character. This character does not do fair fights. End of. Oh, stupid bloody bug. It's like we are actually going to be... I don't know when I'm going to start that. Might be an end of the week or something like that. But we will be starting Vigilance fairly soon. I'm thinking end of the week, beginning of next week. Elemental Flare, Elemental Bolt. Honestly, Flare looks terrible, so waste of time. Oh, for God's sake. Really? Why does my character model keep disappearing? I think it must be lighting mod glitches. Earth's just stupid.
Need something?
Okay, this is just weird. I keep having to reload for some reason. That's stupid. Come on. Yeah. Not a chance. Yeah, Frost Magic enchants are so fucking overpowered against warrior types, it's insane. I think I actually found that in with Sekiro combat as well, if I remember correctly. Because instead of having its own dedicated, like, fatigue bar, which you basically do have in, Valhalla. Hey, everybody, welcome. Okay.
What was it? I knew it.
Yeah, I need to have a look at this bandit mod. I think it needs a bit more work. Because even if you sneak into a place that they basically consider their home, they still don't attack you whatsoever, which is a bit dumb. Okay, I am gonna have to have a look into that. There we go, folks. We're basically doing bug fixing tonight. Unfortunately. Yay, bug fixing! Oh well, it's not that bad. Hey, let me just do a quick save here. Bandit. Bandits, not psychos. There we go. That's the one. So for those wondering, the mod that we're using is Bandits, not Psychos. Basically, it stops bandits from acting like idiots. And I don't remember what version I'm using. Oh, I'm using 1.0. That's probably why I'm having issues. Removed most AI packages. The one meaning has the bandits roaming radius increased. Lower chance of non-aggressive bandits. Removed ability to have a dialogue with bandits. Attack radius within 500 units introduced. No more passive bandits indoors. Uses the voice check though. Okay, cool. Move bandit dialogue disabler. Cool. Let's try that then. Meh. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool. That's nice. Alrighty. So yeah, Bandits Not Psychos upgraded to version 1.4, so we shouldn't have dumber bandits any longer, which should be great. Not got a huge amount going on on the Nexus. I tell you what, I'm gonna have a quick look on YouTube for Elder Scrolls stuff. Why am I getting months old videos? Come on, guys. Oh, because it's Elder Scrolls in general rather than just Skyrim. Okay, might have to do a couple of reclicks. Huh. Weird. Okay. Nope. Oh, come on, YouTube. Don't be useless. If I want friggin' Elder Scrolls, I have to click on this one. Fine. Oh my god, Kimmy Kirby's and stuff is insane. Like, if you want to see a video of how Skyrim should look with the amount of mods that I currently have, feature eyes on this.
Without us to keep order, the provinces would fall into barbarism and lawlessness.
Isn't it rude to ask a woman her age?
Thanks, Overbus.
Kind of a kill.
It's originally from Zentrea's stream. She was originally from She was from VShojo. She's actually leaving fairly soon, going back to being an indie VTuber. But yeah, one of the things that happened during her subathon, which is ending, I think, tomorrow night, if I remember correctly, is, yeah, she basically gave a free VTuber model to basically everybody on her in her chat. The only stipulations that she made was basically don't use it for like streams of like promotions and that kind of stuff. So if you're doing it just for yourself, then go for it, basically, was the idea. And I'm very happy to say that I'm using it. Some people have PCs built to fight God. Yeah. Ain't that the truth?
Kill or be killed scenario. I'm lucky I even got out of that state alive. I don't know much about spellcasting right now. Still working on that. And if I don't have a weapon on me, I can use my fists. I've been told that they punch like steel, quite literally.
Oh, just cool. Oh, you guys can't see it because I'm in the way, but Kirby's got a cool 90,000 septims. Should tell you what. Let me show this screen down there. I should remove myself over here. Yeah, this looks insane, honestly. Oh my god. They've got to have a good GPU for this. Because what you're seeing here... Unfortunately, you probably can't see my mouse very well, but... How this looks like this is through a system called PBR. Physically based rendering. Here you go. PBR, or physically based rendering, is a computer graphics approach that seeks to render images in a way that to model all the lights and surfaces with optics in the real world. So it's trying to make it as realistic as possible. Which is insane when you think about it. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the texture quality on this is insane. I don't know whether they based it on like a pre-existing Skyrim setup, or whether it's like entirely their own. But yeah, it's impressive to say the damn least. And of course, here's the load order. Using 3BA? Probably. Alright, for those of you interested in the video and the link for the mod list, feel free to check it out. But yeah, Skyrim mod lists can be absolutely insane when they're set up right. Oh yeah, I was going to have a quick look at Captain Panda's video tonight. So for those interested, we're going to have a quick look at...
Welcome back to another Skyrim mods showcase. This time we're diving into some of the absolute best mods of 2025, specifically from this second quarter. I know it's been a while since my last upload and I really appreciate you all sticking around. Life just decided to throw obstacles my way, so I had to step back and handle some real life stuff first. Plus doing my best to finish up Elder Gleam Ultimate whenever I can. But yeah, I'm back now and I've been keeping an eye on all the amazing mods that dropped while I was away. Trust me, there's a ton of amazing mods to cover and I've handpicked a bunch that I think absolutely deserves the spotlight today. So make sure to stick around till the end as it'll definitely help me out. Anyways, let's start the video. Before moving on, I just want to say thanks to Opera GX for sponsoring this video. If you've been online for a while, you know most browsers feel like vanilla Skyrim. You might have loved it years ago, but nowadays it's just too basic. As someone who mods Skyrim into oblivion, Opera GX is the only browser that offers that level of customization. And just like modding your favorite RPG, you can tweak your browsing experience to perfection. Beyond limiting RAM, CPU, and network usage, Opera GX lets you mod your browser, change themes, sounds, and visuals just in a few clicks, or even mix and match components for a truly unique setup. Oh, and yes, there are tons of fantasy browser mods including Skyrim. Want the Berserk mod's animated wallpaper but the lo-fi chill mod sound effects? Easy. There's even custom splash art, UI fonts, closing and opening of tab sound effects, custom icons, and shaders that
Absolutely
transform your
insane.
entire screen. That's not all. Opera GX has a built-in ad blocker and video pop-out mode so you can browse freely while watching a video without the need of having dual monitors. So now you can do whatever you need to do while watching my videos. Opera GX is even equipped with an import tool that allows you to quickly import all your settings from your previous browser to Opera GX. This includes browsing history, bookmarks, and even cookies. Plus being compatible
My
with
god, this is a
every
long
Chrome
ass Opera GX
extension.
vid.
I don't know what else this
I'm gonna
video.
skip the rest of it because that is
Let's
just
start
ridiculous.
things off with a brand new quest mod called Miasma. This new lore-friendly quest mod features a ton of amazing content
nice.
for you to explore. Located at Solstheim, you'll be able to uncover new spells, locations, and even characters. And yes, these characters are fully voiced, making the experience more meaningful and immersive.
Yes, actually. I am looking to hire some assistants, and I get the feeling you might be the right person for the job.
Without spoiling too much, the quest starts off as you meet an Argonian who has been tracking down a rogue Telvanni mage who has been committing serious crimes. The quest mod can be completed within 1 to 2 hours depending on how you approach this quest. And just a fun fact, the author of the mod is a Beyond Skyrim dungeon designer author, so you'll definitely not be disappointed when
I'm still gonna look at you funny because you still use Edge, don't you? What the hell, dude?
entering the dungeons the mod brings. Moving on to a bunch of combat-related mods that will surely enhance the combat side of things when playing Skyrim. Let's be honest, Skyrim's vanilla animations can feel a little stiff. For Honor in Skyrim changed that by bringing over semi-fantasy animations from For Honor, but without going full JRPG. Don't get me wrong, I love flashy moves, but sometimes you just want something more grounded. No spinning 10 feet in the air before smacking a bandit. With this mod, you'll get new animations for all the basic weapons you may find in Skyrim, such as swords, katana, dagger,
That's your best. That's it. That's all you've got.
axe,
There's no escape. Just a scratch.
and
I'm not gonna
even the
lie.
other two-handed
I'm half tempted to put this in just for like the bandits. Still keep the ones that I want for me, but have like a Scar version so that it's only for the bandits. That'd be kind of cool, actually.
weapons. Of course, the author has plans to add more animations for different types of weapons in the future. Now to share some of the features, you'll now be able to parry attack, shield parry attack, and so much more. You'll also be able to dodge left or right and then counter attack immediately, all with proper animations. Additionally, pairing it with smooth moveset OAR will overall enhance how your character handles each weapon during idle. Idle animations transitions depending on the situation. Whether you're in combat or out of combat, you'll now have proper animations that will play accordingly. There's some added little details like your character naturally adjusting their movement when stopping mid-movement. It's those subtle touches that makes everything feel real. For the next mod, we have something that will complement combat even more. Sanguine Symphony. This mod overhauls the combats you and NPCs get when in combat with new brutal visual effects that makes every swing, stab, and arrow impact feel real, like adaptive blood splatters, detailed decals, and subtle physics tweaks to make each strike feel lifelike, violent, and satisfying.
Yeah, Sanguine
Some of
Symphony
the features
is
the mod
brutal.
includes are full impact overhaul, making each weapon type have its own visuals and sound effects. Each armor type will now have its own sound effects as well. Here's a short preview of using different weapons and the effects you may expect.
This poor bandit.
Now for the different type of armors, here are a few examples.
Oh my god, that almost made me wince when it was hitting the flesh.
Localized impacts is another feature worth sharing. When an NPC has no helmet but has heavy armor, hitting unprotected areas will trigger flesh sound effects when getting hit. This also works for arrows whenever you use a bow. Dynamic
Did I just see a couple of arrows aimed towards the crotch?
bloodshed is also a great feature, as bloodshed will depend on the NPC's health. If an NPC with full health gets hit, there won't be much blood spilling out. But as soon as the health of the NPC diminish, appropriate bloodshed will appear. Death Drop Overall is another mod that deserves to be in this video, as it fixes one of those annoying things when picking up weapons from downed bodies. In vanilla Skyrim, despite wanting to pick up a weapon from a fallen NPC that's far from the main body, you'll still have to go through the inventory menu. With this mod, it completely reworks equipment behaviors by making them interact seamlessly with the world, meaning being able to pick them up directly without going through the UI. Plus, when NPCs get skilled, the weapon on hand will have their own momentum, giving it a natural reaction. And when NPCs have their weapon sheathed upon death, it will still stay intact as long as it has not been drawn.
Okay, I might try that one.
For the best combat mods of 2025, we have Draw, Fix, Move, Equip, Animation Fix. In vanilla Skyrim, it uses a single fixed upper body animation when drawing a weapon. The animation for this was originally designed to look natural only when your character is standing still, but when you equip a weapon during movement, it causes the character's upper body to snap in place before instantly finishing the animation, which then results in a more awkward and unnatural appearance. And with this mod installed, it fixes that, making it a lot more seamless and without the jarred animation. Let's be real, we've been playing Skyrim for what feels like forever at this point. How many times have we mindlessly passed through the same location, and after a while those familiar locations start to feel, well, kinda boring. So yeah, let's now head over to some of the best location overalls that will make some of Skyrim's location feel fresh and immersive all over again. Let's start with Riverwood has walls a full overhaul. What makes it special is how it evolves dynamically with your game. Instead of magically having full fortification from day one, you actually get to watch Riverwood transform over time.
Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
That's after the Jarl of Whiterun sends reinforcements and building supplies. You'll see workers constructing defenses piece by piece. It starts with a simple wooden stakes, then watchtowers, and eventually grows into full perimeter walls with proper gates. What really sells this mod is its attention to lore-friendly details. Since Riverwood is literally built around a lumber mill, all the new structures use heavy wood construction rather than out-of-place stonework. Honestly, this is a type of location overhauls I want to see. It just makes the world feel more dynamic as you progress different quests. And while we're at it, let's talk about Riverwood Falls waterfall additions for Riverwood. This mod takes an already beautiful location and makes it even more breathtaking by adding 2 brand new waterfalls nearby. Honestly, these waterfalls don't just blend in.
Okay, that's pretty. I'm actually going to install that one.
Memorable and serene. On top of that, the mod includes some extra clutter and details that fit the location, such as
that looks really good.
Stairs, and much more.
Oh yeah, that's so cool. The amount of times that I have wanted so desperately to like take Skyrim's entire map, for one thing, in double the size of it, just whilst keeping the same layout, just make it so the distance between everything is doubled or even tripled, because it'd make a bit more sense and would be a bit more realistic. And here's the thing, most modern PCs can easily handle a map 2 or 3 times the size of vanilla Skyrim, so why not? And just add in a whole bunch of these extra little details.
Next up, we have Orc Strongholds all in one. Let's be honest, vanilla Orc Strongholds barely live up to their name, feeling more like a temporary camps than actual fortified settlements. That's where this mod comes in. It completely overhauls 4 of the main Orc Stronghold exterior with new assets and full redesign, turning them into intimidating, rugged fortresses they were always meant to be. If you've been watching my channel, you already know that this mod existed back then. However, with its new AIO format, the author optimized the location's performance and redesigned a lot of the clutter to look even better. If you've ever wanted Orc Strongholds to actually feel like strongholds, this is the mod for you. Next, from the same author, we have Hago called Cradlestone Tower. This mod completely transforms this generic tower into a creepy occult-infested ruin filled with dark magic. You'll come across
I've already got
one that will definitely make.
I've already got the other. I think there's 2 of them so far. I've got the other 2 of those, and I am really looking forward to getting this one because I'm sorry, but the first one looked timid comparing to this mod, and the other mods made by this mod author.
The location feel more challenging. Compared to vanilla, the comparison is night and day. So now when stumbling across this location, it'll make you even more curious to check the place out. I personally think the author has done a great job when it comes to overhauls, and this is no exception. Another must-have location overhauls is reinforced Civil War camps. Vanilla war camps never really sold the idea of an active military presence. Just a few tents and soldiers here and there, and that's basically it. This mod, however, changed that by transforming them into proper fortified defensive positions. Don't worry, it's not full-blown forts, but camps that actually look like they're prepared for battle.
I must admit, with this one, I hope that the guards, the soldiers' paths, you know, how they move around, have been modified to fit this. That would be so cool. Oh, nice. Oh, you got a 4070 Ti Super. Nice. What is that? 16 gigs of RAM? I think it's 16. That is kind of awesome, I'm not gonna lie.
Don't worry, it's not full-blown forts, but camps that actually look like they're prepared for battle. You'll now be able to see new walls, towers, siege shields, barricades, weapon racks, extra tents, and a ton of immersive clutter. What's also amazing is that these new added objects will appear dynamically in line with the camps themselves. As we know in Vanilla Skyrim, there are only few default camps that appear at the start of the game, and as you progress through various quests, you'll be able to see new camps with the changes from the mod. And lastly, for location overhauls, we have Sky King's Windhelm Bridge overhaul. It's been ages since anyone gave Windhelm's Bridge some love, and Sky King absolutely delivered. This mod doesn't just add clutters, it completely revamps the area with new meshes, a bustling market, additional NPCs, and custom textures. So now when crossing the bridge, it feels like stepping into a brand new location. Plus the author even included patches for other popular mods that affect the same area. Audio mods are often overlooked, but if I'm being honest, audio mods can make or break a game. Lucky for us, we have a ton of worthy audio mods this quarter. Let's start off with Periite Revoiced. Periite is the Daedric Prince of Pestilence and Disease, but in the vanilla game, his voice doesn't quite match his sinister role. This mod simply changes that by giving him an eerie, unsettling tone that actually sounds like it's coming from something otherworldly, and I'll be sharing a before and after comparison.
Breathe deep, mortal. I would have you hear me well. So let these vapors fill your lungs. I have watched you for some time, you know.
That just seems a little spooky anyway.
The decisions you've made intrigue.
Breathe deep, mortal.
I would have you hear me well, so let these vapors fill your lungs.
And that sounds badass.
I've watched you for some time, you know. The decisions you've made intrigue me.
Lua Alskaven, the ghostly antagonist you meet in Anne Sylvan, originally had a voice that didn't quite match her spectral nature when she was remotely speaking to you. The Alskaven enhanced voice improves her voice, making it more ethereal and ghostly, as if she's truly projecting her words from afar. The effect is a subtle change but significantly improves the atmosphere when encountering her.
Rise from your graves to defeat this worm. I am Lua Alskaven. Who are you to disrupt my work? Begone, or I will add you to my army of the dead. Rise from your graves to defeat this worm. I am Lua Alskaven. Who are you to disrupt my work? Begone, or I will add you to my army of the dead.
Next, we have Hercene revoiced. If you did not know, Hercene and Perrite share the same vanilla voice.
Okay, so there's a whole bunch of new voices. That's fine. I tell you what, I might not watch the rest of this video just because. Don't get me wrong, it's great, but there's just so much that I don't really want to be listening to all of them. So let's skip ahead.
Dive into one of the most exciting categories when it comes to modding Skyrim: immersion and gameplay. These mods don't just tweak mechanics, they make the world feel more alive, reactive, and just plain fun to interact with. First up, we have Object Impact Framework, an SKSE plugin that opens up so many possibilities. Essentially, it lets modders add custom effects to objects based on how you interact with them, whether you're activating them, hitting them, or just picking them up. And the best part, there are already fantastic mods taking advantage of this framework. For example, burn
that's
those
kinda
books. As the name suggests, this mod lets you literally burn books with a fire spell. Just aim your flames and watch as those stones turn into burned books. It's simple, satisfying, and exactly the kind of immersive details.
I'll just say this should be illegal in the College of Winterhold, and they should attack you on sight if you try to do this.
Skyrim needs. Next, we have Cut the Wheat, which pairs perfectly with mods like real wheat fields. Instead of harvesting wheat by pressing E, you can now slice through it with your sword. A small change, but it makes interaction with the wheat farms more immersive. Overall, the Object Impact Framework is a game changer. I can't wait to see what mod authors will do with it next. Another must-have is headshot kills. This mod does exactly what you'd expect. Landing a clean headshot with an arrow will instantly take down most enemies. However, if they're wearing a helmet, they'll survive the first shot with a silver line of health, giving them a chance to recover unless you finish them off. No more enemies taking multiple arrows to the face like it's nothing. Finally, with this mod, archery feels as lethal as it should be.
Ooh,
and that's about it for now. I do hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to help me out. And if you want to help further, you can use my Opera GX link, or if you're looking for cheaper games using my instant gaming affiliate link.
Alright, cool. Very good. Very good indeed. That last arrow shot in the neck, though. Ooh. Please bear in mind you have a lot of muscles that link in that area, so yeah. Put it this way, if that poor bastard survived, he would be in some serious pain. Camera not working? No. It's fine. No, my camera's fine. I just, I took my shirt off earlier and I was just like, you know what? I don't really want to show a bare-chested me on stream, so I'm using a VTuber model. But okay, what have we got? I want the new Haggard Coal mod. Riverwood Falls. Where's the headshots mod? Huh, doesn't look like he's linked it. That's unfortunate. Okay, fine. Head. Headshot, that one, and let's go by date published. Tell you what, let me just go back to this video and...
Their must-have is headshot kills. This mod does exactly what you'd expect, landing a clean
headshot kills. Headshot kills CIF. Okay, there's 2 of them by the looks of it. Oh, add an MCM to it. Oh, good. There we go. Yeah, so epic video by Captain Panda. He always does a really good job, so here's a link to it. Well, Medicine 3 years, so then the shots would be kind of overkill. Yeah. I mean, you're not going to get, like, the temporary wound cavities that you get from bullets, but it's still going to do a shitload of damage. Alright, so Hag Cult, Cradlestone Tower. Let's quickly grab that. Riverwood Falls. Headshot, CIF. Okay. Actually, the headshot one I might not do just yet, just simply because I don't know whether it works with perk mods. Oh boy. Hi there, little bot. Bye there, little bot. Come on now. Goddamn bots, man. What the fuck? Get out of here. Alrighty. Oh, Vitor, new Vitor outfit. Let's have a look at it quickly. Alright, setting in what looks like, I think it's one of the collab one outfits from Stellar Blade / Nier Automata. Nice. Very cool. I tell you what, that's one of the nice things that I do like about streaming with Restream, I can actually just remove those comments entirely. So it's just like, no, we didn't get spammed by a bot. Completely gone. Oh. Right. Alright, so yeah, we're putting in the new version of Bandits Not Psychos. So that should update the bandits and they won't be as stupid. Hell, I'll have to go into a bandit camp just to find out what's going on. Oh, what a shame. Not an issue. So we want Hag and we want Riverwood Falls. Oh shit, awesome. It comes with its own... mod patches. That's perfect. Oh dear, we're just going to have to pop by Riverwood. What a shame. Right. I'm going to have to be right back, folks, because I got to quickly pop off to the loo. So, see you very shortly. Alright, I'm back. Oh, my god, is it hot. For those who don't know, it is 23 degrees here in the UK, and that's Celsius. Something like 70 something Fahrenheit, I guess. I'm not 100% sure. Tell you what, let me just swap it over to Fahrenheit so that we can see. 71 currently. So that is nasty for me because it's actually really high humidity in the UK. So yeah. Not comfy. Winner likely. All right. Oh. All right. Yeah, I think we should be good to get in game and see what's going on. $89 in the US with the high being 90. Oof. Yikes. That is... Oh, yeah, that's uncomfortable. Yep. Let me quickly... Oh, don't want to put that on screen. 78% humidity here in the UK. So yeah, that's pretty... Ugh. If I'm gonna be honest. Oh, nice. Oh, cool. Very cool. Alrighty. All good. It's not coming up with missing ASPs. That's great to know. Nice. Skoomers, stamina poison. Alright, I think this is everything, isn't it? I think I've cleared out Fort Dunstad. Tell you what though, one of the nice things, as and when I get the headshot mod installed, the bandits seem to aim for center mass. They don't really aim for the head. Which is quite nice. So I will be hopefully counting on that. Because I probably won't be wearing a helmet because I just don't. I tell you one thing I want to see as a mod though. You know they're saying about like sound effects and all that kind of stuff for like armors. I want another sound effect for chainmail. So if an outfit is known to be chainmail, it will you can change it to the chainmail sound effect for when you're moving. So it's like if my character was wearing boots of chainmail armor on it, they would basically kind of shake and ring like chainmail would. That would be interesting, I'm not gonna lie. Or at least maybe the ability to like trade with them and get illegal items easier. What? That box is supposed to be the Night Mother's coffin.
Ah, bother and befuddle! Stuck here, stuck! My mother, my poor mother. Unmoving, at rest, but too still.
Problem?
Oh, poor Cicero is stuck. Can't you see? I was transporting my dear, sweet mother. Well, not her. Her corpse. She's quite dead. I'm taking Mother to a new home, a new crypt, but... Ah! Wagon wheel! Damnedest wagon wheel! It broke. Don't you see?
Is there some way I can help?
Oh, yes! Yes, the kindly stranger can certainly help. Go to the farm, the Lorius farm, just over there off the road. Lorius, he has tools. He can help me, but he won't. He refuses. Convince Lorius to fix my wheel. Do that, and poor Cicero will reward you with coin. Gleamy, shiny coin!
Gotta love Cicero. More than a tad nutters, but, you know, that's fine in my book. I don't have a problem with that.
Can I help you?
Oh, for the love of Mara, what now?
The little man really needs your help with his wagon.
That Cicero feller? Huh, tell me something I don't know. Crazy fool's already asked me about 5 times. Seems he's not satisfied with my answer. Why can't he just leave us alone?
So what's the problem? I'm sure he'll pay you.
Pay me? You think this is about money? Have you seen the man? He's completely out of his head. A jester here in Skyrim? Ain't been a merry man in these parts for 100 years. And he's transporting some giant box. Says it's a coffin, and he's going to bury his mother. Mother, my eye. You could have anything in there. War contraband, weapons, skooma? Ain't no way I'm getting involved in any of that.
He's a stranger who needs assistance. Please do the right thing.
What? And just who in Mara's name are you, anyway? Hmm? Come here, telling me my business. And for what? To help a fool?
You know you should help him.
Look, Yes, you're right. Fella might be nutters, might not. But fact is, he needs help. I turned him away. What kind of a man am I, huh? Look, thanks.
Yep.
And I'm sorry for my unneighborly
Just saying.
reaction. If you talk to Cicero, you be sure to tell him I'll be down to help soon.
Tell you what, I will go and sort that out in just a minute. I'm gonna quickly sort something out. Back in just a sec. Oh, that's far more comfortable. Huh. I was wearing some shorts that I just normally wear, but these are just like, I just had to swap into some pajama short trousers and oh my god, so much more comfy. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it could be interesting.
Poor mother! Her new home seems so very far.
I talked to Laureus. He's agreed to fix your wagon wheel.
You did? He has? Oh, stranger! You have made Cicero so happy, so jubilant and ecstatic, but more, even more, my mother thanks you. Here for your troubles, shiny, clinky gold. A few coins for your kind deed, and thank you again.
Yeah, there we go. 600 gold for that? Oh, okay, I'm shutting my mouth. Yeah, I need to put convenient horses back in, just so I can get one of these wild horses if I want to. That was literally the entire reason that I put the wild horses in. So that you can tame them and take them back to get, you know, their barding done and all that lot. Oh great, it's you idiots. Yep.
That's it? That's your best?
I'll spare you for now.
I kinda love that, I'm not gonna lie, Dante. That sounds hilarious. Alrighty. Jade Warrior 2. Where is the Jade Warrior 2? Oh, it's that one! It's the one in the Reach. Oh. Fair enough. I will have to go and grab that later. You might be getting 2 Jade statues. Oh my god, what if I could actually get into the back here? That would be funny as hell. Nope. Okay, well that's boring. It's probably one of those areas that's actually relatively easy to get into. So Bethesda probably actually thought, I don't think we're going to allow them to get into there. Oh yeah, I had long hair for quite a while. And it can be very irritating. Ooh. Oh no, it must be on a different level. Right. Oh no, it's just a bag. Okay then. Okay, then. Ah, here we go. Well, apparently I couldn't get back into Whiterun from there. Oh well. Alright, so... I think what I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna go in, wait till night, and then do my sneaky things. Nice.
Those green apples you sold me the other day were
Oh, thank God I made that tweak to high elf height. I don't bash my head on everything now. Yay! Alright, so yeah, we've got a couple of quests to do here, then... I think I might head down towards Markov. Yeah, I think Markov is going to be the next thing I go to after Whiterun. But yeah, we've also got... Let's have a quick look. And that one. Yeah, Haggard Court, Cradlestone Tower, and Riverwood Falls. I might go and have a quick look at this Riverwood Falls. Cool Discord? Oh, thanks. Actually, let's do a couple of extra hours. 10 o'clock should be fine. Yeah, if I remember correctly, you should automatically get member as soon as you just accept the rules, but beyond that, it's basically a quick and easy way to stop bots from, you know, just going absolute apeshit. I kid you not, the amount of servers that I've seen that don't have even the simple accept the rules thing that get bot spammed is insane. I mean, it hasn't happened recently, but it happens enough. Oh no, I'm slightly over. Fine, I will have to do a stash after this shot. That's fair enough. I completely understand that. Oh yeah, that's something I was going to put in, but I never did. I was going to put in a mod which basically means that you have to get checked by the authorities before you come into the city. Which personally I think is fantastic. It's a really clever way of doing it. But I just didn't install it because, partially because of laziness and mostly because I forgot. Yeah, thanks for the sentiment, Overboss, but I don't really accept people, at least friend request wise, on Discord that much these days. I usually reserve that to like friends that I've known for quite a while.
Get a moment to herself?
I wonder. Come on. No? I can't leap up? That's unfortunate. This isn't... It is. It's in her bedroom. Oh, God. Okay. Gotta break into her expert strongbox. Yeah, it's funny actually. A lot of people play. They don't even quote unquote play Fallout 4 anymore. They use it as almost a way to just create screenshots. I've seen people who do exactly the same thing with Skyrim. Fair enough. Dude.
Yes? Next.
Move your stupid ass. Why the fuck do you even come in here? Stupid ass NPCs. It's because of that lack of new content, aka good official DLCs. That's true, yeah. I do play gameplay on Fallout. Fair enough. Unfortunately, I've been having all kinds of weird and wonderful lag issues with Fallout 4. So, I don't really play it these days, unfortunately. So I just got to the point where I was just like, you know, I'm fed up of this crap. I don't want to deal with it. So alrighty then. Time to go and do Bedlam and Markarth.
Need a ride?
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
I want to go to Markarth. Never thought I'd say that, but yeah. I apparently want to go to Markarth.
You ready to go yet?
Not really. Oh yeah, let's go and do the Jade Warrior first, and then we'll do some bedlaming. Got that turned on. Okie dokie. Well, you're dumb.
Hey, what happened? That one fell on the floor. I'm gonna go and investigate. Funk.
Get old bandits and being absolutely stupid. Never change, bandits. Never change. Sorry, bandits. False one. Nice one. Ooh, what do we got? Backpack, merchant boots, short cloth cape. Alright. Yeah, that's... Still 500 gold for Markarth worth. Ugh. How the hell do I steal 500 gold's worth from Markarth? There's not a huge amount in Markarth. I don't really want to steal from the temples, but I guess you could do. I don't want to go to one of them because it'll start the friggin' quest time. Very true. Ooh. Hello.
Excuse me, do you know anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or
No,
leave?
I haven't.
Seems no one in this. I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, evil rites, and so forth.
Sorry, I don't know anything.
Thank you for your time.
I wonder. No. Interesting. That would be a cool place to put like a hidden room. Just hidden underneath the flipping waterfall. I think that'd look cool. If I go into the sewer, can I get into that shop? There's in a lot of the other cities, you can actually get into the shops via the sewers, which is really cool, because it's a stealthy way in. The Warrens. Okay. So I can get into the Warrens this way. Huh, okay. Course. Oh boy, that's not good. Jeez, this is a big old egg sacs. Okay. First one. All right. Hey, you got pillager gear on. You've got looter gear. Alright, fine. Okay, it doesn't look like the sewers under here go anywhere. That's unfortunate. Although it is an ancient Dwemer city. Okay then. Looks like we're gonna have to leave. Oops. Oh. Little bit of broken geometry there. That's fairly normal in mods, unfortunately. Weird. Okie dokie. Okay, that's the counting house if I remember correctly. And that's unlocked. Ugh, I hate Markarth, I really do. Okay, fine. I will have to keep looking. Plus, there aren't a lot of there aren't a lot of businesses in Markarth, which is part of the issue. Nope, not even a single reason to steal from that guy. Alright, screw it. Let's go and check with the high secure. Add a block. Okay. Yeah, I don't see the point in changing up mods for between different presets, so I just stuck with the same ones, honestly. Alright, we done here. Alright, cool. Now we're done here. I will not be coming back because it's Markov, and ugh, Markov. Ugh. It is genuinely one of the worst places to try and steal stuff from. Alright. I think that's probably going to be it for tonight, folks. I mean, I think I might head back to Riften first. But that will most likely be it after Riften. Ugh. Invisible walls? Why? Oh, waste of time. How are we doing? Nice to know. My PC is not dying. Ugh. I tell you what, with the heat that we've had this year, at least so far. Oh boy, am I glad that I do not go outside much. Blacksmith. Alright, that's fine. Should be easy. Okay, add a block. That's not as easy as I thought, but it should be fine. Will do. Fair enough, man. Alright, let's quickly get that done. Alright. Let's get down to the Thieves Guild and then that'll be it. Yeah, it's 5 AM. I may have to wait for... Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, gonna have to wait for Vex, apparently.
You're back.
I've completed that Bedlam job.
Here's your share. Well done.
I've completed the numbers job.
If you don't watch it, I actually start to respect you.
I heard you're
Job
offering
well
extra
done.
work.
I had... If breaking's a bore your thing,
Do you have any
go
numbers
talk to
jobs?
Vex. Okay, got just the one for you. Ledger's just begging to be changed. And now that's what I like to hear. Off you go. Still have quite a good bit of jobs available, if you're looking for some extra coin.
I'm ready for some extra work.
Bloody good timing. Just got some more clients.
Do you have any Bedlam jobs?
Of course. Don't forget to keep out of sight. It doesn't count.
Loved in the Bedlam jobs.
You ready?
I'll take it.
Just remember the rules. Keep it clean and keep it quiet.
So it basically means that you get to keep whatever the hell you take. Alright guys and girls, that is going to be it for tonight, so thank you all very, very much for watching. Feel free to follow if you haven't already, like, subscribe and all that wonderful stuff over on YouTube. And I will see you fine folks tomorrow. What are we going to be doing tomorrow? We're going to be playing more of this character. We're getting her through the Thieves Guild this week. I think once I have talked to Vex, I will have done enough jobs to carry on with the main storyline, because I'm using Thieves Guild requirements, which is a really cool mod. I really like it personally. But yeah, I'll see you fine folks tomorrow. So good night, stay safe, have fun. I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye everybody.